Trackhouse Racing gets back-to-back wins. Ross Chastain winning at Nashville, and then Shane Van Gisbergen, Chicago Street Course. So the big question is, we head to Atlanta. Can Trackhouse get 3 in a row, Dustin?
Well, that's what Daniel Suarez is thinking after watching Ross win and Shane win the last 2 races for Trackhouse Racing. He's like, hey, it's my turn now to go win. Now, if he does, I think it's a great story because it gets him in a playoff spot. But it's also he's never won on a drafting style track, so this would be a big step up and give him that opportunity to do something big and keep the momentum rolling for Trackhouse Racing. I'm not sure if it's going to happen because I think, look, it's tough to win once. It's tough to win twice in a row. To win 3 in a row is certainly very difficult, and there's a lot of strong competition out there. So I really think Daniel Suarez, if he's going to make it 3 in a row, or even Ross, that I think that the odds are stacked against him. But hey, it's speedway racing. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be tough, but Daniel Suarez, he's got to be under a lot of pressure right now, not only to make the playoffs, but look at everything going on around him. Teammates are winning. He's not having a difficult time finishing off races. But this is an opportunity, and we've seen him be right up front and being aggressive doesn't bother him at all. And you're going to have to be that. But just let's talk a minute about how impressive Justin Marks, Ty Norris, and this whole Trackhouse Racing team and organization is. What they put together in a short amount of time. Just incredible. I mean, they've got 2 really good drivers in Ross and Daniel for the regular basis, but what they've done with this Project 91 is beyond impressive. And, with SVG winning this weekend, showcasing a talent that wasn't sure that you're able to go out and just throw someone in these cars, haven't been in it, simulator, and then to showcase that talent, just really, really impressive work by this whole organization. And even though they're a smaller organization, they seem to have the people on the backside of it that are very capable of making this happen too. So I really believe that Ross has his win. He can go be aggressive. And even though he's in the battle for the regular season championship, he can go after that next win and playoff points. Daniel's just going to have to step it up. But again, when you add pressure to a young driver like this, you see him make some mistakes.
Okay, Dustin, so DJ just referenced Chicago really highlighting Project 91. Were you surprised at the success of that program, knowing it's a part-time entry?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to look at put everything together, a driver who had not driven these cars, although the Australian supercars there's some similarities with the next gen car, but to not be familiar with the car. Look, he's sitting on the wrong side of the car the way he's raced, and everything that Trackhouse has put together, as Justin Marks has talked about, he didn't hire anybody extra for this effort. This is people in the shop are also working on the 1 and the 99. So this is in essence extra workload that everybody's putting forth to put forth this effort to do what they did. Look, we've seen teams bring out extra cars here and there, and it's a nice thought, but it's not often really competitive. And Trackhouse put out something that was really, really strong, and they did a great job with it, and were able to pull off the win. So kudos to Justin for everything that they did there, because I don't know many teams could do what they did.
Okay, so we've seen Kimi Räikkönen in the seat. We've seen SVG. Who would you like to see in the Project 91 car next, DJ?
There's a list, and I understand that they have kind of a group that they're looking at, and I'm sure that group of people got a lot longer, and that list got a lot longer after they go and win the race. But I'm going to give you 2 names, and I kind of said this from the very beginning that I believe Helio Castroneves has the abilities to do this. I raced against him in the IROC series a number of years ago, and it didn't matter what type of track that we were on. He was ultra competitive in those. And, I know he's getting up in years, but he still has the talent to do this. I'd just like to see him get a chance at that car because I think that he could do a good job. But if we want to go for big names and great talent, why not bring Lewis Hamilton in and get the job done?
Love
Well,
it.
I'll tell you, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was at the Miami F1 race in May, and I asked Lewis Hamilton about his interest in NASCAR. Years ago, he'd expressed interest in it. And he says, "Look, it's still there. He would still like to try a NASCAR race, but that's further down in his career. Right now, obviously, he's focused on trying to get that Mercedes to match up with those Red Bull cars, and so that's where he's focused on. But again, I think you could see it. I'd like to see a Fernando Alonso do it. He's done the Indianapolis 500." And that would be somebody else. Look, after what Shane did, go look at some guys at in the Australian Supercar Series. Are there some other names out there? And I think there are some really good talent. And I'll tell you one other name I'd throw out there is Mike Rockenfeller, who was part of the Garage 56 Le Mans effort for NASCAR, was co-driver with Jimmy Johnson and Jenson Button. He did a couple races with Spire Motorsports last year, so he's been in these cars. Now he's been in the Garage 56 car, so he's got that experience with this type of car. Put him with the Trackhouse car and see what he can do with even a stronger team. And I think that could be a fun effort to see what happens moving forward.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.